Good day to everyone who's watching. The session today will be on the explanation of how to merge all of your documentations that you have saved in PDF forms into one singular file. First of all, let's have a look at the submission guidelines for the checklist. I will be using a sample for English for Academy Enrichment, UCS 1353. So for an example, the report itself, students are required to do a submission of a soft copy version in PDF forms. So here are the set lists of 10 items to be saved, to be submitted, sorry. The first one is the front cover, the assignment declaration, the table of contents, the report, references, the blank survey question, set of 5 completed surveys as a proof, or signatures or email, okay, depending on, since we are using it as per PDF, so Google form completed set, as well as Excel completed set. Number 9, the rubric for the written report, as well as the rubric for presentation. So these are all 10 things to be submitted. Now, let me do a screen sharing. Now, commonly, once a group has already make a compilation, so let's just say we created one folder here that mentions compile reports. So you will be doing a compilation of items according to our set list. So the guideline submission does not need to be submitted, so we put them as 0. The cover page is 1, declaration is 2, table of contents 3, number 4 is the completed report, number 5 is the reference, number 6, 7, and 8 we will review after this. Number 9 is the report rubric, and also number 10 is the project presentation rubric. And the item down there, group 7 compiled report, that is a sample. We will see after we have prepared all of the documents together and then we merge it, it becomes one compiled reports. So this will be the purpose of this video today, to teach you on how you can prepare all of the items in PDF, then merge them together. Now that we have prepared our item from 1 to number 10, we are just left with item number 6, the blank survey question. So we will now check our online Google Forms. Okay, so this is the ones that I have prepared, okay, for an example. So this will be our item. Now, in order for you to save this blank survey question, so we have from the very top to the last page, if we were to only click on save, such as Control S in your keyboard to save it, when we save it, there is only an option of web page HTML. Okay, as an example, okay, so we get to the point of only web page and HTML, right? What we want is a PDF form of this documentation. So we click on cancel first. Now I want you to click on your keyboard, Control P. This is a shortcut for printing. So this will be a shortcut for printing. We have a look at this. Okay, for example, in my laptop here, my laptop is connected to printer called Toshiba, and I can also link it to Microsoft Print to PDF or my OneNote, and there are also other options, but you can just immediately click on Save as PDF. Once you already click on Save as PDF, you can choose to save it as landscape or as portrait. So if you save it as a portrait, okay, so this will be all the 6 pages of the forms. But this is quite a lot, okay, considering. So what you can do is you can either, there are a few options of how you can reduce the number of pages that you have here, is by lessen the scale. So perhaps you could put the scale as to 50. So when you already put the scale to 50, your survey is just left with 3 pages. And that is already uh, good enough, I'd say. So reduce by half. Another option is you can use this option of in more settings, pages per sheet. So you could refer to pages per sheet here, where maybe we can put 4, or okay, let's put 2 first in one page. So in one page, you now have 2 pages, and again, 2 pages of paper. So now we're down to 3 once again, or you can put 4. So if you put 4 pages, you will have your portrait version, 4 pages in one page, and only 2 pieces of paper. So this is quite convenient. I allow you to merge, to put per pages up to 4 pages, because let's try to observe if we were to put 6. If we put 6 pages in one piece of paper, the writing will be very, very small and difficult to read. So even though this one is compressed into one page, this is hardly useful because I cannot read what's there. So what I will do now is revert it back to 4 pages in one piece of paper, and check that we have clicked on save as PDF, save it, and then back to our item here. Blank documentation is number 6. So blank survey. So we have our number 6 now, blank survey. Save it. And we are done with the saving of the blank documentation. What we need next is to save item number 7, which is set of 5 completed surveys. We are now going to save 5 completed surveys. We wanted to save 5 sets, and this is for item number 7. Okay, so back to our Google form. Okay, so in our Google form here, click on the edit form button. So only the owner, basically the owner of the surveys, the Gmail account that owns, can click on the edit. So now we have a column over here that says question. Okay, so we have one that says question, responses, and settings. So those are 3 different things that we have here. What we need is the responses. Now for the responses, just immediately click responses. And once again, we have here 3 separate options of how we can check our responses. So the first one is in the form of a summary for all of the 50 responses that we have, okay, and followed by per question and per individual. For our submission of the project, what we needed is 5 copies of the individual responses. So we click on the word individual, and here we can do a random pick of 5 different responses. So let's say I do not want number 1, I want to choose number 10. So this is response number 10. So we scroll down and we observe that respondent number 10 has answered such as this one. This is the response from the respondent number 10. So now we click on this print response button. So click on it. Repeat the same process as you did with the blank documentation before. Save it as PDF. There's a total of 6 pages. Click on more setting, and I wanted 4 pages in one page. So we've got 4 here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will be the first copy, completed copy sample from our respondents. We choose respondents number 10. Click on save. This will be our item number 7. Item number 7. We give it a name of survey answered. By 01. So this is the first copy. Remember that we need 5 copies. So save number 1 first. Done saving. Next, I wanted to choose person number 50. And repeat the same process. Click on the print button, more settings, put 4 pages in one page, save it, and save it as survey number 2. So we need 3 more after this. So after number 15, I would like to get respondents number 20. So there, click on the print button, save as PDF, more settings, pages listed as 4, save to item number 3. Now we are saving the 4th one. Let's get number, oh, very random, number 19. Why not? Save it. Once again, save it as 4 pages in one piece of paper, followed by item number 4, okay, 7.4. So this is 7, item number 7, so the answer 4. We needed 5 copies. So we get students number 13 here. So the next one is our number 35. So person number 35 who answered the survey as a sample, save as PDF, click on more settings, 4 pages in one sheet, and then click on save. So now you have already 5 copies of the survey question, that has been answered by your respondents. So all 5 is completed. We are just left with item number 8. So do you remember what item number 8 is? Item number 8 is email of 30 respondents for the Excel form together with the email responses that you received. So now let's go back to our survey question on Google Form. Let's see here. Okay, so back to the responses pages again. Okay, I repeat, just now what we have on this page is the 50 responses, summary, question, individual, the print button, and also the dustbin if you want to erase the question. But we're not looking into that right now. What we need is Excel. We wanted the Excel, right? So for the Excel, this is the icon. Okay, so this is the icon that specifically directs us to the Excel form. So what we do next is click on the Excel form, and your responses summary will be automatically generated. So this is for all of the 50 respondents. So from number 1 here, actually it's number 2. Okay, so number 2, so we definitely have up to the point of 51 down here. So we have 51 a total of respondents. Okay, so from our responses here, this time around, we also want to save this document as PDF. But for an Excel form, let's say we try to click on Control Save, trying to save the document, Control X and save, it does not work. Or maybe my laptop is slow. Either way, we can actually try to click on the file. Okay, so either we wanted to download it as Microsoft Excel document, and there is a function here that says download as PDF. This is what we wanted. So click on download as PDF. But from our observation here, this is all already put into A4 size as per print settings, and everything is basically completed here. We want this as landscape or we want it as portrait. If you want it as portrait, we will have it compressed this way. So next one, we click on the word export and downloading PDF. So we got it. We put this as number 8, Excel email. Done. So from our folder here, we already have the cover, declaration, table of contents, the completed report, reference, a blank survey, 5 samples, and the Excel form, number 8 here. We are just about to save it right now. Followed by number 9, the project reports rubric and also project presentation rubrics. All here is in PDF form. Now we are ready to merge the document. Okay, so the Excel is already downloaded here. Very good. So now we would like to merge all of these PDFs together. Now, one of free websites that I have been using is called the Ilovepdf. Yeah, I know. Okay, the name is Ilovepdf. ilovepdf.com/merge MERGE underscore PDF. So this is the link here. Okay, so ilovepdf.com/merge MERGE underscore PDF. So this is a free website where you can merge your PDF. There's actually other options here, such as if you want to merge PDF, if you want to, hold on, if you want to merge your PDF, if you want to split, cut your PDF, if you want to compress your PDF, let's say the size is too big, you want to compress it, compress your PDF, you want to convert your PDF into other forms or all the PDF tools that's available. So you could actually use this website to well, discover if you want to change your JPEG to PDF, your Word to PDF, PowerPoint to PDF, Excel to PDF, or even HTML page to PDF, or vice versa, PDF to JPEG, PDF to document, PDF to PowerPoint, PDF to Excel, or PDF to HTML pages. Entirely up to you, but what we want here is to use the merge PDF function. So as we are now merging, the select PDF files. Okay, so we are now merging them. So we have already put in line number 1. So select number 1, open, and there you have it. That's your first page. Click on add more plus. After all, you are merging, so you must have either documentation to be merged. Number 2, so we have our declaration. So there, but we have more items to be merged. So now we add on item number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 2, 7, 3, 7, 4, 7, 5, 8, 9, and 10. There. Click on open. So we have all of the 14 documentations. It's all completed. So it's showing only the first page of each of the documentation, including our Excel and also the rubric. So now you can click on the word merge PDF. Okay, wait for a while. You can now download merge PDF. There, it is already submitted. Auto download. I set it as auto download from my laptop, so it immediately pops up. So let's say I wanted to name the merge document as Group 7, compile report, EAE. I already saved a version 1 just now, so now this is my version number 2. Save it. There. So now we have, let's try to open this document up. So we have a compilation of all of the PDFs just now. We have 25 pages from the cover to all of the items that we already saved just now until and up to the rubric. So we have the rubrics in reverse, and this is the Excel. Okay, it's quite small because we save it as portrait just now. Perhaps we could save it as landscape instead. Maybe we could see it better. Depends on your preference, right? So you have your Excel, and you have the copies of answered survey, 5 samples, together with the black one, and the reference and everything that is comprised of for your cover. Okay, and then yeah, so basically all of the 25 pages and all of the tens of the documentations that we required has already been saved and compiled. Okay, it's really simple to do. You just have to be organized. The more organized you are, the easier it is for you to do the merging. Because if you want to do the merge and you already have all of the documents that you wanted in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, it would be easier. Because if not, you are going to have to open another file and then click on another file and then check if it is the correct file or not. Okay, and when this happens, you could have pages that are accidentally swapped. Like you wanted the front cover to be the first page, but it ended up at the third page. Why? Because you did not arrange it from the category. So be organized. When you are ready, merge your PDF and have it downloaded. Check that everything is in proper order, then you are ready to submit. Just now, the size of the document that is saved is just 2005 kilobyte. So that is actually very small. So you could have it shared with your group members and let them upload to e-class. And then to the team leader, please upload it to the Gmail, sorry, not Gmail, to the Google form that I have shared through our Telegram group. So thank you very much, everyone, for your attention and have a great day ahead. I hope this has been a fruitful session for you. Once again, thank you.